All right, game 2 against the Pumas here. We took game 1, and you can see they are a lot of negative mojo through that lineup. We don't have a lot of positive mojo. Eric Hawkins on the hill is the only positive mojo I got to field today. From carrying the entire... Byron Derksen needs major back surgery from carrying the entire league. That is awesome. And Sonia Liberto starts us off well. I really should not go for second on that. We'll stop it first. Brings up Sean Kenny. 355 on the season. 7-0. And they're already taking out second baseman Carlisle Parmigiano for Chesley Rubble, who is a catcher who has terrible fielding as a second baseman. This team's a mess. This team is an absolute mess. Hey, Boxing Egg Elephant, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. We haven't even looked at the pitcher because I've been so lost in what this team has otherwise. So let's have a look at this pitcher. All right. So Warden Marzo on the hill. He's got reasonable ratings all around and a lot of off-speed stuff. Forkball, changeup, curveball, slider, four-seam fastball. So he's going to be relying a lot on breaking stuff, which can be the problem. I feel much better dealing with a guy who just is a fireball pitcher, if we're being honest. And a fly ball into right field.
Now back, number 10.
Mike Magas playing first base today and hitting cleanup in place of Byron Derksen. Don't worry, Byron. You'll probably come in off the bench. But this team's been so bad lately that hopefully we don't need your bat. Hopefully we can give you a day off. Everybody needs a day off every now and then. Dougie Braggs steps in. He's up to 42 RBI on the season. Not an amazing season by any means, but like, you know, in the shadows of some of the bigger performers. He's not hurt. He's on a bit of a bad mojo right now. So we got him taking a break. Hasn't had a break in a while. Heaven Bennett, Nettle Forrest, and Alex Klopp due up against Eric Hawkins here for the Pumas. Heaven Bennett's having a good season. 343 batting average, 14 homers, 28 RBIs. Where can I get that for a leadoff hitter? That is not bad at all. Not that I am unhappy with our leadoff hitter situation, because Sonia does an excellent job, and please don't judo toss me. Nettle Forrest, not too bad either. 22 RBI, 4 home runs. A little bit low on the batting average. Not going to be able to get the play at second. Ooh. Alex Klopp, though, I feel like is a guy they expected a lot more from, even that he's hitting third in the order. Roberto Pietti gets the lead runner, but cannot get the play at first base. Oh, King Salmon's on this team! We finally get to see King Salmon, who, along with King Donkey, have been two of the people I've been waiting to see play. Oh, Sonia with the clumsiest play to first base I think I've ever seen. Wow. That was terrible. Pietti, Guerin, and Magas due up in the top of the second inning. Hopefully we could just look back on that as like the low point of outfielding today. Roberto Pietti has kind of made a permanent home in the start. Oh my God, I think that defied physics. That was terrible. It's a bad day to be a second baseman, although it makes sense for them because like it is Chesley Rubble who is terrible at second base. They have a okay arm behind the plate, but not a great one. Could do some stolen bases today. I don't think I'm going to test it with Piety, though. Not with... maybe. I don't know. Oh, I should have. We just hit into a double play instead. Steph Magas steps in. Facing Warden Marzo. Ball one. Strike one. Base it. Steph Magas is on. Brings up Eric Hawkins, the pitcher.
Now batting, number 31, the pitcher.
Tempted to steal. Might try on like a full count. King Donkey's on the Rippers. So, no, not on this team. That would be broken if King Salmon and King Donkey were on the same team. Because, one, the names would just blow everyone away. And two, they'd be a ridiculous 1-2 punch. I mean, like, they're both top 5 in home runs. It'd be like having Mark McGwire and Sandy Sosa on the same team. Ah, shit. Deep ball off the bat of Price, second homer of the season for him. Just the 6th RBI. And here is Chesley Rubble. And he's got himself a base hit as well. Problems here in the second inning. Special Precious. I need a moment to ponder that name. I'm a little horrified. That's like kill your parents' name.
Now batting, number 17, the left fielder.
Pewter Smythe. See, Pewter Smythe. That's a good name. I can deal with that name. Don't know if I can deal with that head. That's like alien level head. Alright, Warden Marzol. The pitcher. Pitcher on pitcher duel. First one went to Marzo. Can Hawkins get the job done? Yep. Alright, they get the run. Sonia Liberto, Sean Kenny, Kevin Greer. Top of the order. They did charge Chesley with an error for that physics-defying second base play. The Pumas are slightly below 500. I think they're 31-34. They are in like second place in the St. Pierre division because the St. Pierre division has been really unimpressive. Well, I mean, impressive in the sense that its bottom teams are actually, like, for bottom teams, fairly good, but they have no, I don't think they have a single team in that division above 500. All right. We're going for it. I feel like we need to play aggressive today. And Sonia Liberto could use another stolen base. I mean, it's right now it's looking like you might have to come off the bench, Byron. I mean, we're not desperate. I mean, it's 1-0. And we're only in the third inning. But I am having a bit of a hard time with this pitcher, and they completely negate the stolen base by walking Sean Kenny. Thanks. All right, come on, Kevin. Kevin's not had a game in a while where he just put his stamp on it. And it would be nice to change that up. 3-1. Going to third off that. Easy. Runners on the corner for Mike Magas.
Number 10.
With one down. There we go. Tie game. I think actually go ahead run coming home as well. We're going for it. It's aggressive plays. And we got it. Sean Kenny scores. Mike Magas' first RBIs in a while. It's been a struggle, actually, for him. Not exactly helped by the fact that I've been benching myself a number of times, but, I mean, I'm benching myself because I'm struggling.
Number 13, the third.
And because of the play of this guy, Roberto Piatti, my backup, who has been fantastic all season long. Like, for a while there, it was like, oh, it's just a hot streak, it'll fade. It really hasn't. He's really delivered very hard, although right there he did not. Heaven Bennett, Nettle Forrest, and Alex Klopp due up. What happened with Forrest first at bat? Wonder if it was like a sack play or something?
25, the right fielder.
Because he's not 0 for 1. I don't think I walked him.
Now batting, number 21, the third.
Wow,
baseman.
her, pardon. Fly ball into center field. Sean Kenny coming in. And he's got it.
Now batting, number 30, the center fielder.
Alex Klopp. There we go. And a grounder to second base. Second base has been a weird day today. There's been some bad plays by both Eliberto and by Chesley Rubble. R.C. Guerin, Stephanie Magas, Eric Hawkins due up against Warden Marzo, who's on 43 pitches.
Now batting, number 9, the left fielder.
Which is a little bit, which is a reasonable pitch count, I suppose. And R.C. Guerin continues a bit of a dry spell at the plate.
Now batting,
Steph
number
Magas
1, the
steps
catcher.
in. Ball one from Marzo. Foul ball. Foul ball again. Ball two. Ball three. Ah, strike out.
Now batting,
Eric Hawkins
number 31, the pitcher.
has had some ability to hit, including the first pitcher home run we had. And that's a nice deep hit. And a very nice play by the center fielder. King Salmon, Chuck Price, and Chesley Rubble due up here in the bottom of the fourth. Replacing Byron at first base is technically me, but it's technically Piatti who's playing off the bench. He's just playing third base where I would normally play. There, Mr. Boxing Elephant.
Now batting, number 7.
Chuck Price, third baseman, steps in. He got the solo run homer, which is the only real blemish on an otherwise very solid game by Eric Hawkins.
Number 12, the second baseman.
I mean, it's not the only hit or anything like that, but it's the only time really where they seemed to have a leg up on him. Hawkins beats the third baseman to the ball and throws him out. I mean, they're all either generic or very weird names, I would say. Sonia Liberto, Sean Kenny, and Kevin Greer due up here
Now batting,
in the
number
top
15,
half of the
second
inning.
baseman.
Top of the fifth. Let him have that one. Okay, full count. We'll take the walk. This is indeed the second game in this series.
Number 16, the center fielder.
Sean Kenny up. And let's be honest here. Sonia's on with a mediocre arm behind the plate. We're going for it. Two, full count. Ah, should have gone with my gut. I checked it, and it was strike 3.
Now batting, number 19.
Sorry, Sean. Kevin Greer up the middle. I don't know if I should challenge the center fielder because he's been working magic, but we go for it, and that's an RBI single.
Number 10, the first
Mike
baseman.
Magas drove in the first 2 RBIs of the game for us. Second and third RBI overall. And, I mean, he's still neutral, but Marzo is struggling to find quality pitches right now. We're not going to challenge that. We'll take the single.
Now batting,
Doug
number
Geet
5,
Braggs
the right
steps in.
fielder.
I think the third game in this series, Super Mega Baseball 3, has some better naming conventions based on what I've seen on YouTube. Just some more generic names and less of the ridiculous. For example, hopefully we won't run into Special Precious. Should have paused the runners earlier there. I could have definitely made a play for third, but oh well.
Now batting,
Roberto Piatti is out. 0 for 3. Pants Island is funny, though. Special Precious is just annoying. Like, that is an annoying name. Like, I can't get over it. I can't.
38.
He's getting a ball thrown at his head if we'd, have a decent lead in, the 9th inning. I also dislike how there's some definitive overlap. It seems like the database of names needs to be larger because, I know there's 3 different pitchers named Club, for example, and while Smoke Club is a hilarious name, the other 2 aren't, and that's kind of I don't know. It kind of ruins it a little bit. Gerrymander Benetti. Okay, that's a new name. Pinch hitting here for Warden Marzo, so Marzo's done after 5 innings. Busy day at third base for Roberto Piatti. All right, it's Adet Healthy coming into the game. Right-handed pitcher, 4-seam fastball, slider, curveball. Velocity is okay. Junk is okay. Accuracy is okay. So nothing groundbreaking from their bullpen. R.C. Guerin due up with Stephanie Magas and Eric Hawkins here. In the top of the 6th inning, we're up 3-1. On 7 hits to their 3. Also had an error to help us out. And RC is on board. And at some point this is going to bite me, but well, we're doing it. Going for second. That's the second throw that catcher has messed up. And that's a big part of why I've been so willing to steal bases. And just like that, R.C. Guerin advances to third base on the fly ball to right field. So, totally worth. Hawkins steps in. And, oh, that's a bad bunt. Two foul bunts. Okay, we got to swing. I don't think I can go home on that. I was going to say, a fly ball could do it, but I think it needs to be a little more than that.
Number 15.
All right, Sonia El Eberto. Not necessarily an RBI queen, only 16 this season, but good hitter nonetheless. Good contact, good speed. And feeling it tonight. She's been on base all 3 times at the plate. 2-2. There we go. Make it 4-1. Brings up Sean Keeney 0 for 2 with a walk. No longer on fire, unfortunately. And that will not help as he goes to 0 for 3. Heaven Bennett, Nettle Forrest, and Alex Klopp, top of the order, back up to face Hawkins. No strikeouts through 5 innings for Hawkins. That is maybe the first time that's happened. Without him having a terrible day, because he's only given up 3 hits. Can't complain about the pitching this on this day. Outside of that one game that we simmed and they beat us up. Not the Pumas, but the why is my brain freezing? The team we played before this, the Nightmares. There we go.
Number 30, the center field.
Fly ball. Kenny calls for it. And you're going to test Sean Kenny's arm. And it does work out. Runner goes to third.
Number 3, the first baseman.
First baseman, King Salmon. And I'll take that. All right, Kevin Greer, Mike Magas, Dougie Braggs due up here in the top of the 7th inning. Magas is having a very effective day, 3 for 3. Greer 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI to his name. Good contact, but foul. Two down. Mike Magas steps up with 2 out, or 1 out. Pardon me. I'd like to have a couple people on base. I could also do that. And it's been a while since Mike Magas dinged a homer. But he doing it today. 4-hit day for Mr. Magas. That's his 14th of the season and his 54th RBI. 3 of them today.
Now batting, number 5,
Dougie Braggs steps in. And also drives it to the wall. And gone. Back-to-back solo jacks. And the game is starting to blow itself a little bit open, even in the absence of RBI King Byron Derksen. 11th this season for Doug Braggs. 43 RBI.
Now
Bad on Thursday, Mal. Certainly did. We also have a rattled pitcher on the hill now, so this should really only get worse. Oh, big stretch by a bad second baseman. So credit where it's due. R.C. Guerin steps up. In a little bit of a mini funk. But still making good contact, even if it's being caught. I can respect that. Chuck Price, Chesley Rubble, and Special Precious again. Special Precious in the game. All right. Mr. Chucky P. Chucky Price, Chucky Taylor. Only PWG fans are going to get the whole Chucky Taylor thing. And maybe not even them. All I have to say is men of low moral fiber. All right. Base running replacement for Chesley Rubble, Austin Constance. Has not great speed, but it is admittedly better than the backup catcher. Or possibly starting catcher, I don't know. Has available, but it doesn't matter. We turn a double play. Steph Magas, Eric Hawkins, Sonia Alberto due up. Not sure if we'll pinch hit for Hawkins. We're in the 8th inning, which is normally when you start to look towards other pitchers. But with it being 6-1, let's have a look. What's his stamina like right now? Stamina is still good. And he's actually only got a 41 pitch count through 7 innings. I feel like we can definitely play him through. And we're in a position where we can just throw down a bunt and advance the runner.
Number 50.
Sonia Eliberto. 3-hit day, but they're all singles. Arms Romano into the game. Long fly ball. But we can advance to third off of that. Continuing our aggressive base running approach here today.
Number 16.
Sean Kenny.
Center fielder.
I suppose we should actually look at the newcomer. Arms Romano. Kind of limited velocity. I kind of expected more from a guy named Arms. Just a two-pitch guy. Slider, fastball. Does have excellent junk and excellent accuracy, though, so... Could be a problem. Even though I kind of know the pitch is coming. And that will end the inning. Sean Kenny 0 for 4. Pewter Smythe, Arms Romano, and Heaven Bennett. A little bit weird they didn't do a double swap to avoid the pitcher having to bat. But
Now batting.
is what it is, I suppose.
The left fielder.
And a big single from Pewter Smythe to open up the 8th inning.
Now batting. Number 11.
Well, they will pinch hit for Arms Romano. It is shortstop Bud Hackett coming into the game. He is rattled. Contact is very low. Power is quite high, though. And he does have good speed, so if he makes contact, he can make extra bases happen. And with a runner on, it's not a bad idea. Even though they are kind of running low on bullpen. And Hawkins gets, I think, his first strikeout of the game. Not a good throw. Needed a little bit more on the throw. So Yeliberto to Hawkins, but the runner gets to third. And Nettle Forrest with a chance to drive a run in. But Sean Kenny says no. No. We have Tandy Highgarch coming in. Highharch, I guess. Pretty decent velocity. Okay velocity, I guess. Junk is okay. Again, just kind of a little bit of everything. Not a great pitcher overall. Should be able to do some things with this. Kevin Greer, Mike Magas, and Doug Braggs. Heart of the order up. Top of the 9th. Probably the last at-bats these guys will get. And Kevin Greer connects for a second single of the game. Michael Magas, a triple short of the cycle. Of course, with my speed, I ain't getting no triple, but we can try. Oh man, it really tempted me with that, but I can't make third off that. So close. Kevin Greer comes in, and that is the 4th RBI for Magas of the day. So he's had himself a definitive day. We'll put it that way. Doug Braggs will advance the runner to third. Not exactly what I wanted to do. I'll take it.
Number 13, the third baseman.
Robert Piety. And that will score Magas. Piety on the board with an RBI as well. R.C. Guerin. Let's go for it. Wow, I am surprised. Did I beat the Pumas in the previous game? Yes, we did. I think it was like 2-1 or something. I remember that ace pitcher Sean Lawrenson got an RBI and a win, which he has been absolutely snake bit on. All right. Steph Magas to the plate. And we're just absolutely abusing the center of their infield, which is weak. And We'll take it. I am not ashamed.
Now batting.
Hawkins is going for the complete game, I think. He's had too small of a pitch count really to... I really need to stop bunting. Oh my god! What was that? What was that?
Now batting.
Sonia Alberto comes up. And that will end the inning. Alright. So we go to the bottom of the ninth. Alex Klopp, King Salmon, and Chuck Price due up. Hawkins is on 49 pitches. ERA is now below 3.
Now batting. Number 30. The
And
center
chance for the complete game. Complete game with like 50-some pitches would be interesting. It's a bit weird. My time away from the game seems to have brought out a better pitcher in me. And I don't really know how to explain it. Because all 3 games now in this in today's stream, we have flirted with complete games, very solid starting outings. Although the bullpen has been pretty shite, so I don't know what to make of that. Because it's not like our bullpen pitchers are, bad. So the idea that I would be able to deliver with our starters and not our bullpenners doesn't really make a lot of sense from the standpoint of like ratings. Anyways, 9-1 victory, 17-6 on the hitting field. Might have to up the ego. What I'm getting at is we might have to up the ego soon. Sonia Alberto, 3-hit game, 5-hit game for Mike Magas. Step Magas with 3 hits. 8 hits for the Magas clan. And 2 for my cousin. So we came with 10 total. My family rocks. Out of the Hawkins goes complete game, giving up 6 hits, just 1 run. 2 strikeouts, which is a bit low for him, but he does pick up the 9th win of the season, which ties him for team high. Mike Magas, Eric Hawkins, and Sonia Alberto getting the 3-star awards. Dominance has been pretty solid so far. We continue to do really, really well. And we got 12 CPU games to simulate here. Justice over the Dive Bombers. Rippers fall to the Advocates. Logman, Wardens. Wardens are finally coming through to kind of take that St. Pierre division. They've won something like 5 in a row now. Pumas, Norseman. Goes to Norseman. I wish you could look at other teams' schedules to like verify who's hot. I'm just kind of reliant on memory. Clankers over the Monarchy. Clankers are making a fight of it for St. Pierre as well, though. And then the Fresh Hellions beat the Hatchets. About time someone beat the Hatchets. Burners and the Nightmares goes to the Nightmares. They're on a bit of a hot streak after we kind of beat them up. And then they immediately lose to the Outlaws. Firebirds Torpedoes going to the Firebirds 5-4. And the Wardens get another one. That's 35-32 now. Logman over the Gold Coats.